Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for What We Do in the Shadows. Last time was the railroad.
Yes.
Shawnee got a job. And then
Shawnee left the job.
There we go, yeah. We are on to Season 6, Episode 5, Nandor's Army. This aired on the 4th of November 2024, directed by Yana, Gorskaya, written by Naftalis. Nandor's Army. Nandor got fired.
Left, didn't he? Yeah.
And he left. He put his mic down, he left, he threw his plunger. Yeah, he's gone. So I guess he's building an army of some sort. He's revolting. I had a crazy thought while watching and editing the last episode. It's my theory for this season.
Okay.
And it may... I'm half like, I don't know if it'll come true, but I'm like, Cannon Capital seems very weird to me. It's kind of come out of nowhere, and Gilmo just fell into that job and got the job. And last time, Laszlo said something to Naja and was like, oh yeah, we created a railroad. Well, not the whole thing, just the office. And the way he said that, I was like, is the office fake? Cannon Capital, is it fake? Is Tim, Simon the freaking Devious, and are all those other people that constantly swear and act weird the vampires?
Maybe.
I don't know what the purpose would be.
Wouldn't they know?
Who would know?
The other vampire.
Why would they know?
They
didn't know it was him.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Flip it.
They didn't know the go flip yourself thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why they'd do that again, what they would be hiding for.
Simon
Obviously,
Devious, isn't it?
yeah, he's a little bastard, but I had this
I
thought.
really want to play House Flipper.
What's that got to do with my theory?
Oh, because you mentioned flip it.
What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's just the when he said that, I was like, it seems all
really
too weird.
And it is like Gilmo is becoming his boss's familiar.
And they even said, like, have they been out in the sun or out in the day? I haven't seen that. And even Tim said, we work with China, so we do weird work hours during the night. And I'm like, okay, this is all adding up to me now.
True.
I suddenly thought this while editing, and I'm like, if I'm right, that's cool. If I'm like, maybe I'm reaching, maybe I'm just, but we shall see. I don't know what to what purpose or what end.
Yeah.
Because he had the witch's hat, but blew himself up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, we'll get on with it. 4 reactions in the description. Need your own copies to watch along. Watching on Disney+. Otherwise, let's go. We're going to get no Cannon Capital this episode, I bet. This song feels really.
Nandor has disappeared.
Is he good up there?
No one has seen or heard from him in weeks, not since Gizmo fired him. Blood of Nandor's broken dreams pooled at Gizmo's oddly shaped feet.
Why has he got oddly shaped feet?
Just about everything. Set traps.
Basketballs.
Nice.
Hung posters.
Have you been yelling his name very loudly until they
$3 reward.
piss off?
You shut the fuck up.
Missing.
Have they gone outside of their house?
Seems like a lot.
$5. Wow.
Can't even look at you. Ugh.
Nandor? Not since you fired him.
From the job he loved.
What a coincidence.
You have a look at you. Floating away with your little bitch ways.
Hello? It's the Baron, and he knows where Nandor is.
Tell him about the reward money.
Decided to prepare the finger foods.
My compliments to the chef.
I don't eat blood.
Would you play that tape of Nandor? Was recorded, monitoring the ether.
The ether?
Yeah, they can talk into the ether, can't they?
Only I can defeat them. I watched a snail, those things who used to shave.
Razor.
Not a knife.
Stinking razor.
Those things called the game.
Enough.
This is just gibberish.
He used to be one of the most promising vampires.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's unrecognizable. Erratic behavior. Too much attention.
I like when his voice does that, it's cool.
Must be stopped.
Nandor's here?
Yes.
Go to New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Nandor. And with haste.
Oh, we got a different intro.
We're on a road trip.
That's Matt Berry, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is that him singing? It sounds like it, right? He has albums in real life, like, he sings.
So
That's cool.
we made it to New Hampshire, the Hancock and Sons factory. I mean, it was the factory until Cannon Capital. Pretty neat way for a failing business to reinvent itself for the future.
If the H, A, and N were missing. Get it? No. Cock and son.
Oh, smells like slow death in here.
I like the way that was done to look like one shot. That's cool.
Nan man?
Nan man?
There is only Nandor the Relentless.
Oh,
No.
Leader.
they're lying.
Nando, have you been here the whole time since you were,
Fired? I have.
And, why?
Vampire only, not you, Guillermo.
Get out of here. What about the cameraman?
When one is burned, one feels most at home amongst the ashes. Why I came here. Factory. Discarded by Cannon Capital strategies.
What if it's a
What I found.
plan to split them all up and divide them?
I found soldiers.
She just like made all the
Mannequins?
the factory workers
No.
into vampires.
I thought mannequins.
They became my army
where is this army?
in the field.
What is the end game?
To conquer.
The
Take the
world?
battle to the very steps of Cannon Capital itself.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cannon Capital will rule the day they cast out their greatest warrior.
You were a janitor.
We are here.
Yeah.
Good evening, comrades.
It is, man. Because he specifically showed that head, I was like...
This is your war council.
Who are these chaps?
My reserves,
And what about them?
my concubines. Now, look, I really need to get on with my strategy session.
Are you okay?
What is he still doing here?
I drove.
You are the enemy. Leave.
I'm not the enemy. Tell him.
See you later. Bugger off.
Is he just going to appear again from the...
What say we go home now, before you freak the fuck out of anyone else?
This is my home. The battlefield.
Damn.
Let's leave him to it.
A maneuver from the east.
He is going a bit mad.
He is.
What if ghouls have infested the mannequins and they're talking to him?
I'm not using this word, but he is crazy.
Oh, you do not get to use that word, you twee demon. He's like this because of it. He is absolutely crazy.
Can't just leave him here.
Unless
He's a danger to himself.
we sit him down and say, hey, you're nuts. Stop it. Stop being nuts.
Why not? Try it.
Well versed in psychology. There is only one solution. Roleplay the scenario. Our presence will shine a light on the whole. We can follow that light back to reality.
Shutter Island rules.
Yeah, the hollow men.
All right.
I'm in.
Excellent. Fuck off.
Not the enemy.
What are you still doing here?
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Keep walking, bitch.
I like the way he's like, I drove.
They can all
But the
fly.
only one that needs to lift is
Oh,
Colin.
Colin. Yeah.
We'd like to enlist.
Sir,
What?
you will all address me as sir.
I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Basic training begins now. Cannon Capital, Nemiduni.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
God.
Coupe.
Colin is rocking
Make you
it.
strong.
Jeez. Hello, there's a mannequin.
Yeah.
I joined the Royal Navy a few years ago, but mainly the sex. Just a lot of marching,
That's it.
push-ups for no reason. No
my
one's
God.
offered me anything that looks like a med. Fuck!
It's
Oh
said.
lord.
I did not realize.
Colin
It's
is
great.
like,
I mean, he's been crawling through the vents.
Yeah.
Very lucky that I have that rule about not killing the demented.
Holy moly. Jesus.
Military delusions are a strange little brew. Heck, if I don't want to take another sip.
He's loving it. Oh my lord. Jesus. Take that book.
Maggots. Trained well, especially you, Colin Robinson. You are very violent. Hoorah, sir! Alexa, please pause the music.
Okay.
Thank you. Alexa is my director of internal comms. Okay, so on Lock Ravensworth, intelligence.
Obviously.
Not just signal call.
What is that?
Colin Robinson,
Command logistics.
logistics.
Yes!
Now listen up.
So he's born to do.
Proud night.
Or reborn to do.
Together. we will
Can we not just make Nandor think that this stupid imaginary battle has happened?
Shoot me.
Not a real gun.
All right, then whack me with.
Oh.
Again, harder though.
Really?
Yes.
How is this going to help with the Nandor thing?
What Nandor thing?
I thought of a way that
He just wanted to get
War is
smacked.
won. Made the Trojan horse look like a witless child's paper mache. Fuck, I'm good.
I don't want Nandor to think I'm a deserter. I ain't no deserter.
He's really getting into
It
this.
is.
Jeez.
1,000 years. Think you know what
Who's he
betrayal
talking to?
Awaiting further orders, sir.
Oh, he's sending his transmissions.
man is truly capable of.
Oh, man, that sounds
rough out there. Did you want to request a
Yes, I would like to request. Let's limit the public broadcast. The brass back home are getting a little squirrely. Now, you were saying something about the horror.
You know what, my darling? It feels like an
Called in a radio station.
We've had some time alone.
So what is the plan?
You'll see.
I'm hearing a lot of this. You'll see these days. I'm hearing.
Nobody
you'll
shows
see
me.
About the plan. You'll see about the sex doll monster thing that you're creating in the basement.
The sex doll monster thing. Not a sex doll. Don't think you'll understand.
So you're calling me stupid.
Yeah.
Well, of course not. That's a stupid thing to say. No. What I meant to say was something with the identical sentiment that wouldn't piss you off.
Well, it did.
Shit.
You really messed that up.
Colin Robinson.
What is that?
Will be free.
Is it a bit of the mannequin?
Yeah.
Cowards who say you are not a good culture fit.
Hey, looking for an outlet. Don't mean to disrupt your whole war thing.
What thing? Oh, winky fingers.
Okay.
Would you give us a moment?
Traitor. I'm not the enemy. You're pissed that you weren't a good culture fit.
Don't piss him off,
Lieutenant
war.
Alexa! Tell this piece of shit to leave.
Now playing Leave by JoJo.
Wait for the chorus.
Well, I'm not the only one kept in the dark by their lovers' extracurricular activity. I haven't got a fucking clue what you get up to at Canon Capit.
You pretend to do shit and then you go home.
Why the fuck would you want to do that?
I'm sitting at home and twiddling with my tits.
All right, my darling. I think I know what's going on here. I need to apologize. Clearly, the reason for you being so over-emotional is because it is your time of the month.
Oh, for God's sake.
They're dead. Do not menstruate.
I was gonna say, he's a vampire. Like.
It's the end of you and me.
So out of proportion.
I was humiliated! Do you even know what loyalty is, Guillermo?
Do I know?
Loyalties, being you're
I've been
familiar.
watching you for 15 years.
Until you got rid of me. I never got rid of you. Even through all the fuck up. Time you forgot to buy glitter and I want to be a vampire. Actually, I don't want to be a vampire. The time you nearly killed the Baron twice. I was loyal. I may have done a lot of things, Guillermo.
Both been loyal, but
I didn't want to fire you. I had to do it.
Never betrayed my friend. Maybe some of the wives, but you know, it was a different time.
Sorry. I didn't know that the janitor job was so important to you.
It was my purpose. My purpose used to be raising you, become a great vampire until you pushed out. Found a new master in Jordan.
oh, I called him Tim, but he's played by Tim. I'm in Jordan.
No, I'm not busy.
God damn. Yeah, I accidentally called him the actor's name. Jordan. When I was talking in the intro.
Fireworks.
I meant Jordan.
I wanted to be the hero, swoops down and saves the day.
I do not need you to always be the hero.
You are the funniest and most beautiful woman in the world. And I'm not even mentioning the 10 out of 10 pussy. You deserve the best.
That's so sweet. I think I may have found your fireworks.
Really? Where?
In this shop just here across the street with the rows and rows of fireworks in the window.
Wow.
And the sign that says,
How did I miss that, my darling?
I don't know.
You just let your husband
Too busy
take care of
arguing.
this. Stand back. No wonder no one buys newspapers anymore.
Toss it again.
Oh, look at that strong throw.
Shall we?
Yes.
Why didn't you just rip the door open?
Yeah, who knows?
You know, I do know what it feels like to lose your purpose. It was hard waking up every day with that not being the goal, to be a vampire. I think I found a new purpose. You will too, somewhere.
Maybe he wanted to be a janitor.
Our purposes are taking us
In different directions.
in different directions.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe this is not my fight.
Man, you know, you listen.
They're all doing these crazy things.
But he's a great man.
Nandor, we have news from the front line.
You know, we can all stand down because he's decided to come home.
What?
What?
He what?
Yes. Careful consideration. They've come to
They're all so
realization
confused.
that those looking for battles where none need exist.
You don't say.
So I think it's best for everyone if I just come home. But nothing like. Oh,
They've set
the
Summit on
fuck is
fire.
that?
Oh,
Have they set?
no.
it's not.
We are under attack!
No. Go fight the fireworks.
Done with it!
Just
Wait!
See, where's my gun?
No, they may try to flank us.
It's attack! Oh, no! Jake, it's stuck!
What's he doing?
He's still two bloody crackers.
Well, I have a plan
Just gonna
B.
chain him up.
Silverjack.
There we go.
Stand back.
Brought it on yourself, Nandor.
Oh shit.
Why didn't they just do that to begin with?
I mean, yeah, it would have made sense to just. Yeah.
I forgive you. Untie me! It's the coppers.
Oh.
Great.
Floor it!
No.
Put your foot down, you prick.
Hey, I'm just gonna pull over. Everyone be cool.
Hypnotize
I'll do all
him.
the talking.
What seems to be the problem, apart from my large, wet bosom won't stop sloshing around?
What?
You remind me of a cross between a young Paul Newman and a man I'm about to fuck.
Yeah.
We are regular human travelers. There is nothing.
I was just saying hypnotize. That's what I said. Yeah.
So you have nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Is that Nandor?
Out of the ordinary, regular human.
What do you mean? They're coming straight for us.
No, well, Nandor's in the trunk, but is that Nandor's army?
Maybe.
What in the heck is happening?
Yourself quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Nandor's army is real?
What?
He is not.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit.
Of course the mannequins were just for practice. Wait, all this time you thought my army was just a bunch of mannequins?
Yeah, yes, we
The
did.
fuck?
Are they hypnotized?
Just a really fucking good general. I'm leaving the field of operation. Follow your purpose. What is your purpose? Factifino.
Wow.
Continuing the fight. Or
Um.
finding new jobs. Any more questions?
Just abandoned him.
Like more specific, like an actual thing we could do.
Burn down a Walmart or some shit.
No.
Ooh, I got it. What is that
Don't do that.
nearby college? Dartmouth. Unleash the dogs of war on those nerds! Hanover! Fight for Hanover!
Oh, wow, he wasn't crazy. Or he kind of is. Still.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Is that a lawnmower?
It is a lawnmower. I don't know how he keeps up with everyone. Well, he's just a little bit crazy. Chain him! Whoa.
Damn.
Still got it.
That's pretty good for
Put him
him.
in the trunk.
This is crazy.
It's like, what the hell?
Oh, man.
You were right.
About?
You said, I bet there'd be no canon in this one now.
Yeah, after me speaking about it.
Yeah.
Also, like I said in the intro, I called the boss Tim, but he's played by Tim, I think, from Tim and Eric, but it's Jordan, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no canon after all that.
No.
Talk of canon capital, but yeah, Nandor went a bit crazy.
Oh, did he?
Seems a bit. Wait, you all fought the mannequins with my army? The fuck? The way he said that was so good. Yeah.
So the Baron had word of.
Yeah, they'd got a
Nandor.
Transmission. Yeah. Where he's just kind of
Chatting
nonsense.
crap, yeah.
Ghouls and a snail and
Yeah.
he's talking about a razor.
Yeah.
That's
But they know where he is, and it's in the Hancock and Sons factory, which Canon Capital
took over. Yeah.
over and
Imagine if
just
the HA and
ended.
N word there.
It'd be Cock and Sons.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
But he's just surrounded by mannequins, and he's now
Yeah, the reason
again,
the reason I said mannequins as well was because when it was going through the
Yeah, it was
factory,
like
because the
zooming
factory
into
was
the heads.
abandoned and it showed the mannequin
Yeah.
head. I was like, well, what else is going to be there? You said the workers, but it's like, oh, well, I think they're not there. Everything's
I
abandoned.
was imagining he'd turned them all into
Yeah, he could have
vampires.
hypnotized them or but
Yeah.
no, it's just
Him devising a way to take down Canon Capital, and
all because he was humiliated and
Yeah.
got.
and Gilmo can't be there
betrayed.
because he is the enemy.
So I
He's
drove
like,
it. Yeah.
But Colin really gets into it.
Nandor, we've had Nandor go off the rails a few times now.
Yeah.
Obviously, he went to the I can't even remember what it was, the wellness center one.
Yes.
He wanted to go for a super slumber.
Yeah.
He tends to like lose his way and not
He
know what
does.
he's doing. Now may have a different purpose. Who knows? But yeah, Colin got very much into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just face throughout it. Like whenever
Yeah.
he kept saying stuff, she's like, "What is happening?"
Yeah.
Like Alexa, his communications,
Yeah.
whatever.
Then we see a bit of a tiff between Laszlo and
Narja.
as well,
They
and
keep keeping each other in the shadows.
yeah, and he's spending so much time with his sex doll he's making, and
It's not a
he's
sex
like,
doll.
But what are you up to in Canon Capital? Like,
I go there, pretend to do a job, and I come home. It's like, but why the fuck would you want to do that? I think I know what it is, my love. It's your time of the month.
then he gets thrown.
She's like dead people, like
Vampires don't menstruate.
Yeah.
And then they have this moment, and he's like, I was just looking for fireworks.
Yeah, I wanted to be the hero, and she's like, I
don't
need you to be.
And then she's like, there is a.
Well, he was like, you're the most beautiful, smartest, like lovely people I know. I'm not even talking about the 10 out of 10 pussy.
Yeah.
So the way he
And
runs
she's
it
just
so
like, there's
gaudy.
a fireworks store right in front
How
of
did
us.
I miss that? So stupid.
And he tries to break the window and can't. So she does it for him.
Yeah. They work well together. They need
They
they
do.
need each other, you know.
So they're trying to reenact the battle that Nandor has set himself.
Well, they were trying to like make him think the battle had already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But then Gilmore ended up talking to him and spoke, like,
yeah.
they were talking about purposes and, like,
Well,
and
loyalty, like, and he, like Gilmore's like, I was loyal to you for 15 years. It's like, well, I was too. I never let you down.
when you
like,
wanted to be a vampire and you suddenly didn't want to be a vampire.
tried to
Had
kill the Baron.
twice. Like, and you're like,
yeah. Yeah.
they're
Their
struggling.
lives have gone in different directions, which is what I said, yeah. But, yeah. I like how he's muttering to the mannequins, pretending like...
But then all the Nadia and Laszlo come back with Colin, don't they? And then the fireworks go off, and
Colin, like, thinks it's all real and drops to the floor and is like, was he like, put me out my misery or something?
Yeah.
What was happening?
but it's right, they had silver chains anyway. Don't know why they just didn't use them to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, what, to wrap him up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got pulled over by the cops. I said, hypnotise him.
Yeah.
Gilmore's like, I'll talk. And it kind
Just
of...
a broken tail light, and he's like, oh,
But then,
that
was it Nadia said, is it my wet, slopping tits sloshing all
Bosoms.
around?
Yeah.
Whatever she said. And then Laszlo is like, you remind me of a young
guy that I'm
someone
about to
Newman
fuck.
and a guy I'm about to fuck. And he's like, alright, get out.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that makes sense. And they hypnotise him. It makes sense. But then and Nandor's actual army turns
turn
up. I don't know, go burn down a Walmart? Gilmore's like, no, don't do that.
Then he's like, what about that college that all the people get sent to?
Yeah.
Dartmoor.
Yeah.
It's just the guy on the lawnmower.
How does he keep up? It reminds me of the GTA races we
it
used
is,
to do.
like, every time you'd be like, shit, I've got the lawnmower. And it's like, I'll
It's like,
get there.
I'm going to pick the lawnmower to be funny, and then you're like, okay, this was funny
This
for
is
2
regret.
seconds.
Yeah.
Now the person in the tractor's like, got a mile away. Yeah. Yeah, Nandor went a bit crazy. Maybe back to normal now. I mean, Colin tried to go
Yeah.
join that army, but yeah. No, there we go.
Quite a quick little sum up of the episode. Not much really happened because it was very much Nandor based on that
Yeah,
storyline. Like quite
yeah.
often we have like separate storylines going on. Like we've had the bits going on at Canon Capital and then the bits going on
Yeah,
at home,
it usually
but
flips
this one was
between.
just,
It's very much one story, focus.
which makes it feel like we explained it really quickly. But then I'm like, did we miss anything?
No, but yeah, no, it's interesting to see Nandor flipping out after
Yeah.
last time. I wonder if we'll see more Canon Capital next time. If
Probably.
we'll be back. Not my favourite of the season so far, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I think it was a nice way to kind of like talk about like loyalties and that and
Yeah.
everything and that their purpose.
Yeah, because like obviously, yeah, especially
'Cause it's
it
like-
helps, especially after the Gizmo,
Yeah.
Gilmo, not
Like,
wanting to be the
he'd
vampire or
been-
couldn't be the
yeah.
vampire. Like, yeah,
Like it had been his purpose for 15
after
years.
after the whole show of him wanting to be it, and
Yeah.
then like he got it, and then it taken away. It's a bit like, oh, okay,
It's an
Yeah.
interesting way to kind of draw attention
Yeah.
to loyalty and the
yeah.
purpose.
I thought it would have easily connected, like Nandor's army. I thought it was going to connect with the Jerry the vampire and the council
Yeah.
and the guide situation, but Nandor was just focused on Cannon Capital, wanted to take them down.
Because it is, as much as like Gilmore doesn't have a purpose anymore, that leaves Nandor without a purpose, because...
I guess. Can't he just get a new familiar?
I guess so, but does he want a new familiar?
Probably not. I'm surprised that like Laszlo and Narja never got a new one.
Well, they kept killing them.
Very early on, like there was one episode, like season 1, where they kept dying. Yeah, there wasn't. Yeah, because I watched someone reacting to like the first episode, and like in the first episode they had June. She just gets killed by the Baron like instantly. Yeah. So, and obviously we had Topher recently though, didn't we? Yeah. So, but. I say recently, it was the end of last season, wasn't it? Yeah, but there we go. Yeah, that was Nandor's Army.
Yes.
We'll be back for episode 5
yes.
the next time, or 6. What one was that? God, I'm losing track. Episode 6 next time. Yeah, where we're getting through this season. We'll be halfway then. Over. Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time for more. Bye-bye. Bye.